It is Thursday, June 9th in the MLB, and I'm Austin from Calling Our Shot.
And I'm Logan from Calling Our Shot.
And we are back. We got our 4 favorite picks of the day coming your guys' way. We got our favorite team total. We got a money line. We got a player prop. And we, of course, got a nowhere in first inning.
As always, just do us a real quick favor and hit that subscribe button. Free to do so. And Austin and I put a lot of hard work into these videos every single morning. Baseball's a grind, guys. But we're doing it all for you guys in the community. Also, do us a quick favor. Drop a like on this video.
I agree, Logan. Let's hop into a recap from yesterday, a 1-1 in one day. Now, we had the Guardians team total over 4. They had 4 runs in like the third inning, and then the rain delay comes in. It was a late game. They're just like, we just want to go home. The other team, the Rangers ain't scoring, so we just want to pack it up. So they pushed that line. Braves minus 0.5, the first 5-run line. They do cash that one. It was a sweaty one, as they didn't really feel like scoring for the first 5 innings, but I think they scored 4 in the bottom of the 5th. And then our NRFI, Kikuchi, thanks for nothing. You pitched like I was pitching out there. But on a better note, if you were tailing our NBA plays, it was a great day. We had Clay Thompson over 18.5 points. Had a lot of hate for that one. Clay shows up bright. Trina's pick cashes again. And our underdog parlay, our newest partner, did cash as well. And because of that, we're giving away $100 to someone that signs up using our code. So if you sign up for Underdog, it's the top link in the description. If you sign up, you just do make a first-time deposit, use code COS. Not only will you get a 100% deposit match, but you also have a chance to win $100. So if you do sign up using our code, just DM us or comment down below, and we'll get in touch with you. And maybe you'll win up, be $100 richer today. Our last note is that we love all our COS All-Stars out there. Thank you guys all for supporting us. We have one new one. Joe, thank you for being a new COS All-Star. And just a reminder, our parlay of the day is live on OddsJam. Second link in the description. I know we had some problems with yesterday and like an email sign-up thing. I believe that's not there today. You should be good to go and just click on the top link, be able to view it pretty easily. But Logan, we got 4 picks today. Let's get on into it. What's your first pick of the day?
Yeah, we're starting with a spicy one as always, right? Royals versus Orioles, and I'm taking the Royals money line. Currently minus 108 odds on Barstool. That's as Austin's bringing up right here. I mean, that's about the best value for Royals. This game's pretty much a dead pick 'em, right? So coin flip, who are we going with? Why the heck, Logan, are you going with Chris Bubic, right? My boy Bubic. 0-4 and 3 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts, coming in with a spicy 9.33 ERA. And yet this boy finds himself in a pick 'em today, right? Well, it's because the Orioles aren't batting well versus lefties at all, right? Orioles only batting .223 versus lefties this season, only .228 average total on the road. So the Orioles, not a great road team, and definitely not a great team versus lefties. So that's a very important stat. Now the question is, can the Royals get to the Orioles starting pitcher, Jordan Lyles? 4-3 and 3 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts, coming in with a 4.5 ERA. Now I know his ERA isn't as sky high as Chris Bubic's, but Lyles has given up a lot of hits and a lot of runs, and I think the batters for the Royals definitely smell blood in the water today. Their batters are hitting .351 on batting average of balls in play against Jordan Lyles. That's 3rd highest out of any entire pitcher in the MLB that's eligible, obviously, for this stat. That's an insane batting average of balls in play. Look, the Royals yesterday, they really got to Kikuchi, screwed our first inning bet, but they finally found the offense and the bats woke up. Lyles is 19th worst in strikeout to walk ratio out of eligible pitchers as well, which is important because they were drawing walks yesterday versus Kikuchi as well. Look, the Royals scored 8 yesterday at home, and I think that's the turning point this offense needs and this team needs. I think they're going to go on a little mini winning streak, maybe a 2-3 game winning streak. I love them in this pick'em spot. I think they can overcome Bubic, even if he has gives up a few earned runs. I think they're going to be able to hit Lyles. I think they'll be able to chase him early. And I really do like them in the pick'em here. I'll go ahead and ride with the home team for the value. Austin, what do you got for today?
Today, we got a player prop, and I do want to make a note. It's Luis Arraez. I'm taking its over 0.5 singles on minus 137 on Caesars Sportsbook. Now, first of note, got to pull up the odds. Only available on Caesars and DraftKings. I don't love taking a singles prop. I know I'm going to get a lot of comments like you can't bet it, and you can definitely use the knowledge to your advantage in terms of however you want to use it, because normally they're only available on DK and Caesars. But I do want to make one note before we get into it, that Arraez might not play today. He plays for the Twins. He might not play. He did miss yesterday with the sore shoulder. If he doesn't play today, don't worry. I'm going to have another player prop. I'm going to put it in the pinned comment section down below. Top of the comment section. I'll post it within the next hour or two. Just waiting on a couple lines. As you know, some days player props are a little bit slow to come out. We might even target a guy in the same exact game, just a different guy on the Twins or Yankees. But let's at least talk about why we like Arraez. Now, he's having his best year yet in his career. I mean, he's been very good a hitter in his 4-year career, but this is his best one. Batting .361 on the year with an on-base percentage of 4.448. And that's not only the best batting average, but also the best on-base percentage in the MLB. The guy's been crushing it. He's also been a singles glitch this year. So whether or not he plays today, maybe he plays tomorrow, maybe he plays in a couple days, this is going to be a prop that you're probably going to see on the channel because he's been absolutely crushing it, but just getting a ton of singles. He has 60 hits so far this year in 48 games. 54 of them are singles. That's a ridiculous number. He only has 6 extra base hits this year. And over his last 25 games, he's batting .409, so upped his average. He had 38 hits, and 35 of them are singles. So normally when he's getting on base, it's usually just via a single. A guy that normally bats leadoff, just getting on base, getting his twins, the guys behind him to get him in, just get him to draw some runs and whatnot. Now he has a single in 20 of his last 25 games. And if you look at him to get a hit today, it's minus 230 or worse on a lot of sports books. Now, just by the splits, the average, if he's going to get a hit, it's more than likely going to be a single. So I like this prop a little bit better. And he's also going up against Garrett Cole. Now, Garrett Cole, he's 1 for 3 lifetime versus Cole. Cole throws 50% of fastballs, and Arise hits fastballs at the best percentage out of any pitch that he sees, exactly .412 batting average versus fastballs. So I'm hoping he plays today. If he doesn't, don't worry about it. I still will add another play. Pin comment section down below. Go check it out. It'll probably be live by 10 a.m. So, but within an hour and a half of this video going live, well before game time. So definitely check it out down there. There's a couple picks that I do like. But Logan, I heard you got 2 picks today. You don't do this too often, so hit us with the second pick.
Yeah, I'm trying to do 2 picks more just because I think there's definitely some edges out there, especially in the team total market, right? Now my money line pick wasn't sexy. This one does have some sex appeal, right? Pirates versus Braves. I'm taking the Pirates team total over 2.5 runs versus the Braves. Currently minus 120 odds is the best value on BetMGM. Now this one's interesting though because you're seeing right here, minus 120 is pretty standard at the 2.5 line, but FanDuel does have this one at 3 and the minus 110 odds on the over under, which FanDuel loves setting the minus 110 trap odds, as I like to say. Whatever you think is going to happen, pick the opposite, and when it's minus 110 odds on FanDuel, you'll be right more often than not. But now, Logan, why the heck are you picking the Pirates against Max Fried, their best pitcher probably? Fried has been great this year, 0-1 and 2 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts, coming with a 2.74 ERA. Look, I am really primarily doing line reading on this one. I think, a lot of people are going to be on the Braves. I'll touch on that in a second. But in his most recent start versus Pittsburgh, I have to pull this up. He went 5 innings pitching, gave up 6 earned runs back in 2021. Now, I know that was last season, but I remember that game a lot. And I say, oh, man, the Pirates just love trolling these really good teams out of nowhere and getting wins. This is what they do, right? They lose to the Tigers, but then they play well versus teams like the Braves. Now, Pittsburgh, their offense hasn't been great, the numbers wise, but they have hit this line in 7 out of their last 10 games, which is something, right? We're asking for 3 runs. We're not asking for 6, right? They can certainly do this. Pulled a couple of their stats versus Fried. Perez and Gamble both hitting .667, 2 for 3 versus Fried. So they have seen Fried, not a ton of plate appearances, but they've seen him before, and they've got some hits up on him before. Pittsburgh also batting .245 versus lefties during June. Trust me, guys, that's much better than they have been the previous months because I was like, oh, boy, these stats are bad. But they have shown improvement, which is all I'm asking for. They just can't be bad and stay bad. They've been getting better over the months. And last point, my main point, 94% of the money, is on Braves minus 1.5. I ask you Braves bettors, what could go wrong, right? All you Braves bettors were probably on the Yankees last night in Cortez. What could go wrong, right? So I'm just saying this is baseball. Fluky things happen. And Austin, your outfit looks too dang good for me not to pick Pirates today. It's a Pirates life for us today.
Heck yeah, I needed a reason to put on the getup. We don't pick the Pirates all too often, but I like it today. I like the picks. They're a little sketchy, but I do like them. I think you got a good eye here, and hopefully you can go 2-0. Hopefully we can go 3-0 on those picks. But of course, it's the best segment ever. It's Nerfy Nation time. Grabbing the flag, wave those flags. Yesterday, Kikuchi, he was a Yerfy Nation ally. He can get lost. Today we're going to one that, man, if this one doesn't hit, I don't know what we're going to do. We're going Cardinals versus Rays. We're taking the no-run first inning, minus 129 on Barstool Sportsbook. Now, when we go over to Odds Jam, we got a lot of differing value. Now, what I do love is that Odds Jam, the sharpest line, they really like this under. They actually have it at minus 144. So we're getting pretty good value over here on Barstool Sportsbook. Now, why do we like it? McClanahan, 9-2 on no-run first innings this year, pitching for the Rays against the Cardinals lineup. Well, McClanahan, if there's a guy we can trust on the Rays, it's probably going to be him. He's about their best pitcher that they got to trot out there. St. Louis is a good team, first inning runs. They are 10th in first inning runs, but knock on wood for this next stat, St. Louis hasn't scored a first inning run in 11 straight games. Womp, womp, womp. Yeah, no, with that, we're going to jinx. That's where it's coming from. But I think
Yeah.
McClanahan can get us those 3 outs. What about the next guy, Logan?
Look, I mean, we got two aces, right? We got the battle of the aces. We got Michaelis starting on for St. Louis. He's 9-2 on NRFIs as well, so he's been a great ally to NRFI Nation. Now, Tampa Bay is 4th in first inning runs. Usually, Tampa Bay does their scoring in the first inning, and then they dip for most of the game. This is what we know that they do. But you know what? Tampa Bay's 23rd in OPS versus right-handed pitchers. Michaelis is a righty. If there's two pitchers that we can trust, for this, no run first inning, it's going to be these two guys, and I don't even think it's all that close. I'll pay the juice on it for the battle of the aces. I think they can definitely get us the 3 outs we need. Now, probably one of them's going to implode because we just said that. But you know what? That's the risk of the no run first inning. It's meant to be a fun bet. Yesterday we had a few angry elves coming after the Royals bet. Okay, what do you want us to do with a little bloop single? He just stuck out his bat and found the luckiest hit to sink the NRFI. Even as bad as Kikuchi pitched, it still got them down to the last strike. So I have to remind you guys, it's all about luck, and don't put your next paycheck on this.
I agree. It's just about luck. And maybe, if we lose another NRFI, you still could have a chance to win $100 back, because if you sign up for Underdog using our code COS, enter to get our giveaway. Just let us know that you signed up using our code, and then we'll do a drawing a little bit later on today. So we appreciate you guys as always. Those are our 4 picks of the day. Obviously, a 5th pick coming your guys' way. Player prop will be in this comment section, pinned comment, regardless if Arise plays or not. I'll still at least have 2 props today. Maybe Arise gets scratched or voided. But those are our 4 plays of the day. We appreciate you guys as always. If you want to sign up for Underdog, all those details are down below. Let us know you signed up so you have a chance to win $100. We appreciate you guys as always. It's been Austin. It's been Logan. We'll catch you guys at the next one. Peace.